Groundbreaking new research came out 2 days ago about young people's political opinions, and 95% of people said that money in politics was negatively impacting our political system. You cannot get more of a consensus than that. This number is statistically mind-blowing. Adding on to that, 89% of people said that corporations in the US have too much power, and 82% said that the economic system unfairly favors the wealthy. But what really takes the cake for me in all of this data is that down here in gray, over 70% of young Americans trust neither the Democrats nor the Republicans to solve these issues of corruption. If these are the most important issues to us and the Democrats and Republicans aren't going to get them done, it begs the question, why are they the only parties we can vote for? The way that districts are set up and elections are run in the United States makes it so that only Democrats and Republicans can win.
TikToker Ali202 makes a great point about how young people are feeling about the state of our country. The poll she's referring to is a midterm vibe check conducted by Teen Vogue and Change Research, where they polled Gen Z and millennial voters under the age of 35. The TikTok made two really important assertions that you should pay attention to: that young people understand the influence of dark money in our politics and how it blocks movement on the key issues we care about. The other is partisan gerrymandering only gives us two options at the ballot box. I'm going to add another point here before I tie all of this into a neat bowl for y'all, which is the increasing amount of voter suppression we see happening across the country. The three things I just named are the main reasons why our democracy is failing, and if we don't act now, it is going to impact how we as constituents are able to participate with our government and pass the legislation we desperately need. So what does this have to do with dark money in politics, partisan gerrymandering, and voter suppression? Well, besides the obvious, those three things determine how much power we have in influencing our elected officials. There are two types of power in this country: organized money and organized people. We already know which side has the money. Hint, it's not us. So what we, and more specifically young people, rely on is organizing ourselves, the people, to gain the power we need in order to change things. That is a threat to the other side, and if y'all didn't know, Millennials and Gen Z combined are the largest voting bloc in America. We account for 33% of registered voters this year, and that number is growing. Pair that with the raised awareness of political corruption and the mistrust of both Democrats and Republicans, and you have the perfect voter base to help transform this country away from prioritizing profit to focusing on the needs of people. And trust me, this is a hard battle to fight. You all already know I'm a youth organizer with Unpack, an organization of young people and students who are organizing to fix our broken democracy. Last December and this past January, we held 2 hunger strikes in support of the Freedom to Vote John R. Lewis Act, the most comprehensive democracy reform bill we would have seen in our lifetimes. We held the strike for a total of 23 days, but the bill was not passed. That doesn't mean we lost. It means that the stakes need to be higher and there needs to be more people involved in this struggle. Our group was monumental in getting the Senate to shift their agenda to voting rights, and we were able to reach people across the country and the world with our message. The fight goes on. I mentioned all of that to say that we need to encourage and empower the young people in our lives to get involved. What this poll, in my experience, has shown me is that young people aren't as apathetic as the media likes to portray us as. We are listening, learning, and being active. We don't have a choice not to. Our lives and our futures are on the line. I'll close with this. If you all believe that young people are the future, then help give us the resources and support we need to do this work. You can find more about it on our Twitter page at Let's Unpack. There are also other youth groups working on voter education and registration. Look them up and help a young person sign up. The moment is now to continue this movement. Let's get going. Thank you all for watching Rebel HQ. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you're ready to organize, let's unpack.